When using the term ball position, we're referring to where the golf ball is placed in relation to the body viewed from face on. The golf ball can either be further right or away from the target, or further left or towards the target. In golfing terms, this would be called back in the stance and forward in the stance. And it's important to understand the effects this has on impact when choosing the ball position for the shot we're going to play. In all golf swings, the club head is moving down as it approaches impact, it's going to level off at some point, and then it's going to start moving back up again. So moving the ball position around in the stance is going to have the effect of either creating a downward hit, a more level hit, or an upward hit. And this is going to be vital to the success of the shot, depending on the club that we're using. Now, of course, these effects are dependent on our ability to accurately control where the swing is going to bottom out. And as a preference, with all standard full swings, we would have the bottom of the swing happen somewhere left of centre, beneath the left shoulder or left armpit. If we can do this consistently, changing the ball position is going to have the effects we want. So for example, if we take the bottom of the swing first, this is going to be where the club head is moving level to the ground as it moves through impact. And that is ideal for our fairway woods. We haven't got enough loft with most fairway woods to be able to hit down and launch the ball high enough. On the other hand, if we have the ball too far forward and the club is moving up, we're more likely to strike the top of the ball instead of striking it on the club face where we want to. So the ideal position for our fairway woods would be exactly on that spot where we can hit the ball with a very level hit. With our wedges and irons, we would actually like to have the club head still moving down as it strikes the ball. And the way to achieve this is by having the hands ahead of the club at impact. So of course the easiest way to achieve this is to have the ball position moved back slightly in the stance, and this allows us to get the hands slightly forward and the club head striking it on a descending blow. Now we don't want to overdo it, as the further back we place the ball, the steeper the swing will be, and the harder the club is going to hit the ground. The starting point with a wedge would be have the ball in the middle of the stance. As you move to slightly longer irons, you can move the ball position very slightly forward, but we're never going to reach the same position as the fairway would. So by having this ball back in the stance, we can very easily achieve the strike we want, which is the hand slightly forward and the club moving down. And lastly, we have the driver. Now the driver has quite a deep club face, and we generally use quite a high tee, which allows us to do something different to all the other clubs in the bag. Because the ball is on such a high tee, we can actually get the club head to reach the bottom of the swing behind the ball without touching the ground, and then have it rise as it moves through impact. And it's hitting the driver in this way that's going to optimize the ball flight and maximize our distance. But it's only the driver that we can do this with, because it's only the driver that's going to be hit off such a high tee. Whenever the golf ball is on the ground, the golf club can either be moving level to the ground or downwards to strike it well. So let's run through these ball positions from beginning to end with a very simple routine that will allow you to set these positions accurately every time. With a wedge, we'd like the ball in the middle of the stance, where the bottom of the swing is ahead of it and we're still striking down. So start with your feet together in line with the ball, place the club in position, and then take the same size step forwards and backwards. With our longer irons, we go through the same process, but we make sure that the step forward is very slightly smaller than the step back, and this positions the ball ever so slightly forward of centre. When using the fairway woods, again, feet together in line with the ball, club in position, small step forward, quite a big step back, and that is the ball at the bottom of the swing. And finally with the driver. Same again, putting the feet together in line with the golf ball, but this time we leave the left foot where it is and we take a big step back with the right foot.